Are you aching for some bacon? You know, we all could be aching for bacon in the very near future with all the current clusters setting up around us in our world. So I thought today would be a good time to spotlight a product that I think would be very useful in anybody's emergency food storage, and that's canned bacon, specifically the CMMG tactical bacon. Let's get started. This can is showing it to weigh 9 ounces. Now, I don't know if that means it contains 9 ounces or if this overall package is 9 ounces. So I've got my scale zeroed out, and I'm getting 12 ounces here. Okay, now let's open our can up and see what we've got inside. You can see this is bacon that's wrapped up in a paper wrapping. It smells very good. It smells like bacon. And let's go ahead and get this pulled out of the can here and see what we've got. But I thought it would be interesting for us to actually do a count on how much bacon we're getting in this can, and then go from there with how much bacon you get in a typical store-bought package. And we'll kind of do some rough math and see how that all equates out. Okay, so already I can see that we have quite a bit of bacon in here. This first row is kind of folded over. It's fully cooked. Well, here's our first row of bacon, and as you can see, it's quite a bit of product packed in this little can. We have 3 rows of bacon, and I'm going to do a final count on this product. I zeroed out my scale with just the empty paper plate on it so that what we're weighing right now is just the bacon. And we're coming up at about 8.7 ounces. Okay, I know people are going to give me some grief about the cost of this small can of bacon. They're about $25 to $30 depending on where you buy them at the time of the making of this video. But join me in our garage of science here for a little experiment, and what we've learned is this. This simple little package of bacon that is commonly bought at any grocery store around the nation had 13 pieces of bacon in it. This can had 34 pieces of cooked bacon in it. And when you do the math on that, it would take nearly 3 packages of the store-bought bacon to match what we're getting in this tiny can. Additionally, we don't have to do any cooking, which comes in as a very important factor in a grid down situation or any type of emergency situation where you're tapping into your food stores. So when you do the math on this and look at it, the value versus the cost and the amount of product you're getting in this can here starts looking pretty good. I think that the amount of bacon you're getting in this can does not make it excessively more expensive than what you can buy in the store, and it's something that's shelf stable for about 10 years. Okay, first up is going to be a taste test of the bacon right out of the can. Delicious. I'll tell you, that's very tasty. It has good smoky bacon flavor. It's not overly salty, and it tastes just as good as any bacon that you would cook at home, in my opinion. Okay, I can't think of anything better to test bacon with than with a fresh BLT sandwich. You know, I brought out my stove and a frying pan thinking that I would maybe fry this bacon up a little bit just to kind of show you what you could do if you wanted extra crispy, but I really don't think there's any need to do that. This stuff is crispy the way it's cooked, and I think it's good just as it is right out of the can. There you go, BLT with fresh garden tomato. That is outstanding. The other thing that I think is a must-do with bacon is to make breakfast. So today we're going to make grid down breakfast. And this is what you're going to need out of your emergency food stores. Most of you, I'm sure, have flour or wheat berries or something like that so that we can make biscuits. You need some dry egg powder, I'm going to use some blackberry jam from blackberries that I grow right around the corner of my yard, and we make this preserve every year. And of course today we're also going to be adding our tactical canned bacon. I think our coals are ready to go. Now I'm going to take our powdered eggs and make up a batch. And all that's left, we've got our eggs, we've got our biscuits and fresh blackberry preserves on there. And now let's take our mountain of bacon, and you can just lay on there as much as you would like. There's still plenty of bacon left over from yesterday, and believe me, I've been hammering this stuff pretty much all day long every time I walk by it. And there we go. It's as simple as that to produce our grid down breakfast. When you have supplies around like some simple egg powder, grow some fruits and make some preserves out of your own backyard. And think about adding a can of tactical bacon to your emergency food supply. And these are the kinds of things that you'll be doing in an emergency situation. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. You know, CMMG also makes custom rifles and related components, so check out their website for those products as well. And remember to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Those things help us out building the channel. And remember, as always, get ready so that you and your family can succeed and thrive. The entrance of the best science that we could do here. Welcome to the Readiness Channel Laboratory of Science, also known as my garage. Okay, I can't think of anything that would be better to test some bacon.